we can't forget the oneness of our reality, the unity. And the more that we fight with each other and divide and see everyone as different and separate, the more we're sort of going backwards in a way. And the progression of human consciousness needs to be to realize this unity and this oneness between us all. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about how I found love for Vladimir Putin. Now, I want to explain what I mean by this, because that's the crucial part to this video. So I do not agree with anything Vladimir Putin is doing with regards to invading another country, contributing to killing loads of people. It's not that aspect of Vladimir Putin that I love. But I went into a deep meditation, and I was in this meditation and I saw an image of Vladimir Putin, and when that image appeared, this love generated in me. And I couldn't quite understand what this message was, what I was getting told here or being shown. And eventually what I realized was that it's not Vladimir Putin as the person that generated this love. But what I was being shown was that all of us are exactly the same. The part of me, that the spirit within me that inhabits this body, the spirit within you that inhabits your body, and the same spirit that inhabits every single body is ultimately one. We are all aspects of the one source. And so Vladimir Putin ultimately, at the very deepest level, is me. He's also you. But the personality that has been formed around this spirit, let's say, in his lifetime, through all of his experiences and everything else that has contributed to make Vladimir Putin as we know him, that's totally separate. But what it made me understand was that we often judge people as being the personality. We associate them as being the personality and the person, and we judge them based on that. And that's okay, because that's how we work in life, and that does also impact our lives and other people's lives. So that's okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But there was a part of me when I was in this deep meditation that recognized and connected with the oneness in him. And that oneness, that spirit is ultimately at the essence of things is love. Like, we are embodiments of love. That is what our true nature is. And all of our natures are exactly the same. So part of me had connected with the essence of him, which was love. And so when I saw the image, I looked straight through somehow, not consciously, but part of me looked straight through him being the mind-body person that we see and associate as being him normally. And I connected with his nature, his true nature, and I felt the love of that. And it made me realize that we often go about life associating just the person as being a totally separate individual and judging them based on the things that they've done in this life. And like I said before, that's okay, and that's fair enough. We've obviously got to do that. It doesn't mean that the things he has done has suddenly got to be okayed and we've got to just get on with life. No, obviously he needs to be punished and what have you for all the things that he's done in this life. And it's very hard to do that when someone is triggering us, or someone is very negative, or someone is doing awful things. It's very hard to do that. And it was a bit of a gift, I think, that I was given. It's not something that I'm just, I'm not trying to say I'm so spiritually advanced that I connected with him in this way. It was, I feel, a gift that I experienced that. But I was shown that, for me at least, I need to start seeing everyone as one. No matter what they're doing, no matter who they are, see them as the love that they are. They are embodiments of love. But like I say, the fact that they're doing negative and horrible things, that does need to be dealt with in that way. We can't just be like, oh, well, they're embodiments of love, let's just let them get on with it. Obviously, that's not the case. But I wanted to share this with you because there might be people in your life who trigger you, who you find difficult, who are negative, who may actually be really not that nice as people, but perhaps it's difficult to get away from them. Maybe you work with them and things like that. And I would encourage you, really, even if it may be in a meditation, it may be in just a real life situation, to start recognizing that actually they are you. Ultimately, on the very deepest level, they are you. They are embodiments of love. They've forgotten that connection, and they've developed this personality and this identity that might not be very nice now, but that's unfortunate for them because they're kind of losing out. And so the more that you can see them as the oneness, see them as part of you, see them as embodiments of love, you'll find that it for one, it takes a lot of inner work, because you have to correct your outlook to do that, and you have to see past all of the triggers and the frustration and anger that they might have caused in you. And so there is a lot of self-development to be had to see people in that way, but also it will probably do them good, because we don't grow through being hated or by people being angry at us. We grow by being shown love. And even if they're not being shown love in a obvious, in your face way, like after the experience I had, I was saying prayers to him. I was directing that love to him in a way to kind of help him to overcome this state of mind that he's in and overcome the way that he's behaving. And it may well not make any impact whatsoever. The chances are it won't, but it's nice to do that. It's positive to do that, and as far as I'm concerned, it's a beneficial thing for both us and the person on the receiving end. So I hope this video makes some sense. Hopefully through me explaining it, you understand a bit more about where I was leading to with it. I talk on this channel about spiritual topics, about meditation, and I direct all of my videos to life, but from a spiritual angle, spiritual perspective. I grew up surrounded by it. I started meditating, or I was introduced to meditation at least when I was 6 years old. My dad was a meditation teacher, and I had a profound world teacher, and I still do. I'm still connected to him, and he guides me and helps me. I've had many experiences, and I just want to share the things that I know and help people who may be seeking and may be looking for more information and things like that about these topics. So I've created this YouTube channel for that reason. If you like this video, please do like and subscribe. If you want more information, I've got some more information on my website, which I'll put down below. If you have any questions that you'd like me to answer on a video, then also put them down below, and I'm happy to make a video about answering those questions if there are some good ones. And yeah, hopefully see you on the next one.